Hey friends, welcome back. As promised, I have got another one of Grandma's recipes and we are going to get started. And because it is the season of rhubarb, I thought this would be really great to make. It's a rhubarb cake. So this is my first time making it and I hope that it comes out good. But the first thing I'm gonna do is actually go preheat my oven at 350, and I'm supposed to bake this in a 13 by 9 dish. I kind of wanted to do I wanted to see if I could maybe make mini loaves of bread out of it, in a sense, like a mini loaf cake, do multiple, but we'll see. I'm not sure. So let me go get my oven preheated and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I went ahead and greased my 9 by 13 dish and I am gonna set that aside. And we're gonna get mixing up this rhubarb cake from Grandma. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need is a half a cup of butter. You wanna bring that to room temperature or have it at least soften so you'll be able to beat it. And to that, you're gonna add 1.5 cups of sugar. You're gonna cream that together. And then to this, you're gonna add 1 egg, one teaspoon of vanilla, one teaspoon of baking soda, one cup of sour milk, and I went ahead and added a little bit of vinegar to mine to get it to become a little more sour than what it was. And turn that down. All right, and then the next thing we're gonna do is add 2 cups of flour, which I have already measured out. Just like putting a cake together, no difference. You can see it's starting to come together. I'm gonna scrape down my sides to make sure that all the flour gets mixed in here, and then turn my hand mixer on high and get everything beat together. Once you have everything mixed together, you are gonna get some rhubarb, as I have it here, and I chop this all up in just like bites, small bite pieces. And we are going to add 1.5 cups of our rhubarb. The recipe said just to put it on the top, to sprinkle on top of the cake, but I don't think that's what they were referring to. I think it was the other ingredients, because when I turned my recipe card around, I found there's an additional 1/4 cup of sugar and cinnamon. That's what I think needs to be sprinkled on top of this delicious cake we're making. Now, I remember at Grandma's house, she had rhubarb plant and she used to harvest it every year. And she usually would make like a rhubarb pie. I don't remember her making the cake. I do remember her making the pie. And I don't know, do you like rhubarb at all? Is it something that you remember having as a child? Do you grow it in your own garden right now? I don't. I don't grow it. And I'm thankful that I can buy it. I think it's one of those things, I don't see a lot of people growing it, at least in my area. Now, when I go up to PA, I can find it all over. So I'm not sure what's up with that. So now I am gonna take our batter and we're gonna pour it into our pan, just like you do a cake. Sorry for the noise, but my dogs just keep wandering around because they can't get into the kitchen because they're not allowed to be in here. Let's see. And then we're gonna spread this out evenly across the pan. I mean, that was easy to put together, don't you think? But I really want to try the recipe in smaller loaves and to see how that comes out. So I'm going to spread this out just like so. My favorite pie, I love strawberry rhubarb pie. Do you? I personally have not made a rhubarb pie. Have you? Like I said, grandma used to do it all the time, that I remember. And that's probably where I got my liking from. So now over here, I have a half a cup of sugar to like 2 teaspoons or 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I am gonna take this and we are gonna sprinkle this on top because it's the recipe doesn't say to do this, but like I said, when I flipped the recipe over, I found the ingredients and it says to sprinkle. So this is what I'm thinking we're doing. So because rhubarb is not a sweet vegetable, it has more of a tart to a sour taste. So I think the cinnamon and sugar are gonna add that flavor, that little sweetness to it. Friends, that did not take me long. We are gonna get this in the oven at 350 and bake it for 30 to 40 minutes, and we are gonna taste this together. All right, it is finished. It just has been approved, so I am doing good, but let me just show you what it looked like. And it only took me 30 minutes in my oven to actually bake this. So it's supposed to be baked between 30 and 40 minutes, and in 30 minutes, my oven, it bakes. So just make sure that when you do it, set it for 30 minutes and then test it. So I think what we'll do, let me move this over here. We are gonna get a nice piece to try together. Let me move you back so you can see. There we go, here. It is hot, but my husband did really enjoy it, so I was happy about that. It may fall apart because it's so hot. There you go. Look at that. Let's get it on the plate. And you know, it's really, this is my grandmother's plate too, that I am using to serve her rhubarb cake on. All right, friends, let's just look at that one more time. Doesn't that just look so good? And let's take a bite. I got some rhubarb. I want to make sure I get rhubarb. You can see the rhubarb in there. I got some rhubarb in the cake. It's good. It's good. It's very good. I like the fact that the rhubarb in there cooked down, because rhubarb isn't sweet. It's tart and almost a little sour. So the cinnamon and sugar topping that I put on there just really balances it out together nicely. So I will definitely be making this again, probably in muffins or something. But there is another recipe from Grandma's recipe box that I wanted to share with you. And I hope that you try this. Let me know if you try this. I will leave the recipe down in the description box for you. So if you do want to try it, it's available to you. So, all right, friends, I will see you on the next video. I will try to get back on my schedule on Wednesdays, but lately it's been difficult. So thanks for being here and hanging out with me in my kitchen. We'll see you. Bye.